Hail moment friends! Ending here for another episode of the epic story as we start Book 12 of Volume 1, and it's time to talk to Elrond. Though I believe that Angmar has not yet received an Arquil, soon they will learn somewhat of its keeping, if not from their long search, but from Laradan himself. The tortures devised by the enemy can mar the mind as well as the body, and Laradan holds great knowledge. I would lay this task upon you, Staftang. Return to Calanglad in Evendim, and seek Laradan. It may be that his time in Middle-earth has already been brought to an untimely end, but I have my doubts against it, for Laradan is strong and willful, and would not easily betray his purpose by force. Go quickly to Calanglad in Evendim, and find any tidings that you may of Laradan, be they good or ill. Alright, Elrond, we shall return to Calanglad, and hopefully save Laradan before his certain doom. Alright, Calanglad, we have an important task ahead of us.
What can I do for you?
Hail, Staftang! It is well that you have returned, though it be under such circumstances. Word has come before you. An elf messenger out of the house of Elrond bore tidings that you have come to seek the fate of Laradan.
Greetings.
The enemy has not been idle in your absence. A great host has removed to Angmar, or so their trail led that way. For we did not follow them long, believing it to be some trickery or ill deed. Of the fate of Laradan, I have heard no word. My scouts have reported that a number of Amarthil's servants have been making furtive movements around Anuminos. Maybe it is that one of them holds a clue to what you seek. Go, and defeat the Angmarim that still plague the city of Anuminos. One of them must know something of Laradan. So, first of all, you tell me to just abandon the elf, And then, guess what? Elrond's like, oh no, the elf is clearly the most important part of this equation outside the Palantir. And so, you screwed it up, Andang, and go talk to Calanglad, because clearly he knows better than anyone else. And, now here we are again, at Evendim, looking for Laradan. Yeah, thanks a lot, Calanglad. Stupid Calanglad, I have to swim across this lake again, just because of you, Calanglad. Why'd they have to make this lake so big? Hey you, Angmarim. Where is the Elf Lord? Tell me where the elf is. No? I don't care if you're mute or not, you're going to die, you stupid Angmarim. Ebol, I don't think he knew the answer. Well, look at that, he did know the answer, just one casualty. Alright. Thank you guys. Sorry about Fred, but he had to go. He knew the answer. Alright. Sorry. Hairballs hungry. Okay, let's continue along, and hopefully we will learn something of these commands. Let's actually read this here. Laradan has been very useful to us already. Make haste, with all haste, to Barad Tiron, and receive there further instructions from Ain. Alright. Well, Calanglad will know exactly where that is, and hopefully we'll be able to defeat our foe. Calanglad, we have found what the enemy is doing next.
How can I be of service?
What have you there? Orders from the enemy. This might be of some help.
How can I be of service?
It seems that there is a chance that Laradan yet lives, as this letter mentions it, so clearly he does live. Good thinking, Staftang. It is well that Laradan's life has not been squandered, at the treacherous hands of the Angmarim. But what have they learned from him? I fear now the folly of allowing the unhindered passage of the enemy out of our lands. But for good or ill, that deed has been done. And now you must take all haste to Barad-Tiron with trusted companions, for there lies the last hope of Laodain. Once his usefulness to the enemy has been served, well, his life will be forfeit, unless they have some other evil contrived for him. Hurry now to Barad-Tiron. My scouts have reported to me that most of the Angmarim have removed from that place, and now only a small contingent remains behind to spoil and lay waste, believing in their folly that we will not return. Speak with Fortune when you are ready to leave. Note that this quest is meant for a fellowship. If you choose to undertake this quest solo, you will receive an inspiration bonus, but the challenge will be great. Alright, let us talk with this good ranger over here.
How can I be of service?
Are you ready to enter Barad-Tiron? Calanglad bade me lead you unseen into that terrible place. Alright, let us go to Barad-Tiron. Clearly that is Angmarim the White.
Clue found upon the body of one of the Angmarim reveals that the elf Laodan may still be held at Barad-Tiron
yes.
in Anuminos, where he was captured by Amathrield's minions. It can only be hoped that he yet lives.
How can I be of service?
We have arrived safely, but I fear the enemy may be close upon our heels. I will hold the gate. Go. Seek Laodain. Yes, well then we will stop moving and do this. Where is our foe? It's awfully quiet. They weren't joking about a small contingent force. Now these are actually level 50s. I better help Hairball here. Although he does have an inspiration bonus, so it shouldn't be too hard. Alright, there we go. Just press on, Hairball. This is possibly the most important mission we have yet to do. To save Laodain, where we failed so much before. Alright. Oh, that roof's new. Maybe. There are a lot of Angmarim there, but luckily I have Hairball on my side. 17,000 morale, he really could take them by himself. Alright, let's see here. There's the White Angmarim. Or rather, Angmarim the White. Alright, very good.
Fresh blood has finally arrived. I trust the few men left to me were not too troublesome. I was instructed to give you a special message, a token from my mistress. But it has been so lonesome since they took the elf away to Angmar. I must have some amusement before I send you on your way.
Oh, really? Well, Ein, you will die. Stop sucking the soul out of Hairball. He has no soul, so it's futile, you foolish Angmarim. Oh, okay, I'm cowering. Alright. Cowering again. You think you can stop me with cowering? Okay, apparently you can. Alright, no matter. Try some lightning on for size, friend. Yes. Too easy. What has happened here? Where's Laodain? Well, you can't win every battle, my friend. One of Laodain's knives. We must return to Calanglad with this. We must leave quickly before our presence is known, Staftang. Yes, I agree. Calanglad.
What do you need?
Laodain lives, but he has been taken away. You have learned much that I have feared in my heart already, Staftang. This is yet another setback for us to consider. And yet I will not apologize, because I feel I am in the right, as always, as the Hero Ranger
What do you
Cunninglad.
need?
When you left here in pursuit of Vardane, I sought counsel of my own, and I sent ahead scouts led by Gwethrin, one of the greatest trackers left here, to my northern company. Go swiftly as you might to Terrinum Susa, east of Kandum. That is where you shall find what you seek. The more urgent is your quest now that it is known Vardane lives. Freeing him would be a mighty blow to the enemy, and would hearten those that fight against him. Note that you will automatically travel to the unpronounceable name in Angmar when you are accepting this quest, as you just did. So now you are traveling to Angmar, in a very slow way that's still faster than any swift travel known to elfkind. Alright. Once we're on the other side of this extremely slower than swift travel loading screen, well, who knows what might happen. Here we go.
How can I be
Alright.
of service?
Hail, Stapdang. Cunninglad told me that soon you would follow. It is well that you have come so soon. It was not long before we were able to find the trail of the host that departed Evendim, for they were many and feared no pursuit. They were many days ahead of us, and were traveling with all speed back to their accursed fortress. They came within sight of its walls before we were upon them, and I saw not the elf Vardane.
Stay a moment.
I sent ahead scouts to espy on the movements of the enemy, and I believe that Vardane may have been taken into Samon Ball when the host of the Evendim first arrived here. They tarried a short while, but they have since departed. In their stead, a company of orcs has been brought here to guard Samoth Bar. One of my scouts also saw a messenger from Kandum, who entered the gate into a gatehouse. When he left that place, he summoned the creature Lozokria, and he was called Keymaster, and he gave the messenger across into Samoth Bar by the main door. These tidings trouble me, that the brutal Tarip now guards Samoth Bar, for the Karjan and the Ombers have always been their fiercest fighters, and the most trustworthy and faithful to their cause. If you are to enter into Samoth Bar unhindered, you must thin the numbers of the Tarip, and obtain the door key. Return to me when you have completed this task, and we will strike at the enemy as quick as we may. I must speak you a word of caution. Go warily. Something is amiss, and I do not know what plans Amarthiel has for those who oppose her. Note that using the Elf Stone allows you to access the Inspiration buff, while solo or in a smaller fellowship. Alright, time to defeat those orcs. Alright, where are these jailers and poisoners? We shall defeat all of you. Foolish idiots. Right outside the gates of Kandum itself. But we care not. We'll fight you to the death. Yes. We will save Vardane, hopefully before it is too late. Unlike the creature golem. It's far too late for him. Alright. The ring of fire for you. Oh, hello. You need to die. Oh, looks like we got a bowmaster in here as well. Well, this is not good at all. There we go. And now the bowmaster. Then the final jailer. Perfect. Alright, jailer. You think that you can kill her? Well, I have another one where that came from. I have an infinite number of lynxes trained just for this purpose. Of killing you, you stupid jailer. Alright. Now, we have to recover the gate key, which is in here, it would seem. It's a good place to draw upon. Yes, I'm imagining that this is a good place to become inspired. Let's let our morale pool gain a little bit here. Alright, that's good enough. Going ahead and opening up the gate. Oh, you are an angry one. Alright, yes, it's me again. You shall not stand. Stupid troll. There we go. Alright, we now have the key. And shall return and hopefully save our elf from certain peril. Alright, we have done as you asked.
What do you need?
You have the key and the turret numbers have been reduced. We are ready for our assault. We must go quickly and in secret, for if the suspicion is raised, Erdane would surely be put to a cruel end ere we could come to his aid.
Might I take a moment of your
We
time?
must hurry if we are to save Lardane. Take what companions that you know to be true and enter into Samath Baal. I know not what you may find in that dark place, but it is the only path left open to us. Speak with me again when you are ready to leave. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching the first episode of Book 12. When we return, we will be sure to speak again with this ranger and head to hopefully save Lardane from his own daughter. Anyway, till then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of the epic story.
PVMP and Dang. Subscribe.